Conlon hits him with the exact same combo again. He's driving Creed all the way back to the ropes. Bianca in the crowd looks absolutely helpless. But under Conlon's relentless assault, Creed finally fires back. Suddenly, he spots something off with Conlon's lower back muscles. Conlon, though, he's riding high on confidence. Out of nowhere, Conlon unleashes a furious attack, pinning Creed against the ropes once more. Creed takes a brutal hit, but he never stops watching that spot on Conlon's back. The bell rings. Round 1 is in the books. Back in his corner, Creed can't stop smiling. Duke thinks he's gone punch drunk. "What are you grinning about?" he asks.
Yeah, man. Checkmate.
Checkmate. Oh, okay. You sure about that?
I never been scared of a little contact. I'm going out how I came in.
Man, you crazy, all right?
Round 2 is about to start. Creed stands tall again, oozing confidence. The bell sounds, and Creed charges forward first. Suddenly, Creed's eyes sharpened. As Conlon throws a punch, Creed swats it aside, and lands a perfect shot right where he'd been staring. He circles to the other side. A right hook connects, circles back, another blow to the lower back. Conlon hits the mat. The ref starts the count. When the ref's count hits 10, Conlon still can't get up. Creed wins. The crowd erupts in celebration, but Creed's first move is to check on his opponent. You can see how much he's grown. Creed becomes the first heavyweight champion in 20 years. What an exit. In retirement, Creed lives a life full of happiness every single day. He has a lovely daughter, a beautiful wife, and in his free time, he even gets to coach the next generation at the gym. His life is vibrant and fulfilling. But then a man shows up and shatters his peaceful days in an instant. He walked closer and realized it was Damien, his childhood brother. They exchanged a few warm words, and Damien was about to leave. At that moment, Creed suggested grabbing something to eat together. The scene shifted to a restaurant. This was the same spot they used to frequent 18 years ago. From their little gestures, you could tell their friendship had once run deep. Through their conversation, Creed learned that Damien had spent 18 years in prison over something that happened when they were kids. And Damien had been writing to Creed the entire time behind bars. But Creed had never received any of those letters. A wave of guilt washed over Creed then, so he pulled out some cash to give to Damien. But Damien turned it down, because Damien only had one goal in mind.
I want to be champ.
Early the next morning, Damien showed up at the gym. However, Duke immediately voiced his objections to Creed. But Creed overruled everyone. He assigned Damien to be Felix's sparring partner. Yet Damien was unwilling to take the role, because his goal had always been to become a champion. But for his brother's sake, he didn't argue, and so he started his days as Felix's sparring partner. That very night, he went to Creed's house. The luxurious home, the well-behaved daughter, the beautiful wife. If he hadn't gone to prison for 18 years because of Creed, this should have been his life. After dinner, he checked out Creed's championship wall, and his resolve only grew stronger. He said to Creed, "Apollo gave a nobody like Rocky a shot. Why can't you give me a chance?" Those words stuck with Creed. During their sparring session the next day, Damien turned unusually aggressive. On top of that, Felix ran his mouth a little to him, so Damien landed some brutal blows on Felix. Creed rushed onto the mat right away. When Creed tried to talk sense into him, Damien said,
I told you what I wanted, D. And I told you it was gonna take some time. Time.
On his way home, Damien saw a poster advertising Felix's upcoming fight against Victor. When he got back home, he was a changed man. "If you won't give me a shot," he thought, "I'll take it myself." Staring at his reflection in the mirror, Damien already had a plan brewing. A few days later, the media reported that Victor had his hand injured in an attack at a club. And just like that, Damien was tapped to take Victor's place and face off against Felix in the next fight. The fight begins. Felix takes the initiative, aggressive from the start, throwing punch after punch. Damien, though, he's only defending. He hasn't thrown a single counter. In fact, he's studying Felix closely, waiting to spot his weakness. Suddenly, he strikes, landing a punch square on Felix's arm.
Oh, wow! What an awkward punch! That looked intentional.
Then Damien smirks at Felix, taunting him openly. He's trying to get under Felix's skin. When Felix charges again, Damien targets that same arm once more. Next, he wraps his arms around Felix, waiting until the ref's view is blocked, then hammers blow after blow to Felix's torso. Felix complains to the ref immediately, but the ref saw nothing. The fight goes on. Damien fires back with two equally hard shots. Round 1 comes to an end. The ref has to pull the two apart. During the break, Duke goes over tactics with Felix.
Listen, you fight the fighter, I fight the refs. Don't let this turn no kind of brawl. That's what he wants. He's trying to agitate you. Yo, okay?
Meanwhile, Damien's eyes never leave Felix's injured arm. Round 2 starts. Both men start trading blows, but Felix lands the first hit on Damien, and suddenly, he's back in the game. Damien responds with a flurry of consecutive attacks. Felix scrambles to fight back. Then, Damien lands a thunderous punch on Felix's injured arm. He keeps up the assault, driving Felix all the way to the corner. Trapped there, Damien hits Felix with an elbow strike, then a crushing punch to the face.
Hey! Get over there! What is this? Wow, that looked deliberate.
After calming Felix down, the referee started penalizing Damian, yet the cut was so close to Felix's eye. All the referee did was dock Damian 2 points for the elbow strike. The fight resumed. This time, Felix took the initiative, landing several heavy punches on Damian, but Damian refused to back down an inch. He fought back like a man possessed. This was a fight to the death, neither man would give way. Damian threw a punch at Felix. Felix fired back with a quick counterpunch. Round 2 came to an end.
Way to finish strong.
Back in his corner, Duke kept encouraging Felix.
Pain is temporary. Say it back to me. Pain is temporary. It's temporary. He a ball, okay? And you the champ, right? I'm a champ. Let's go, champ. Keep your hands up. Stay off them ropes.
But no one noticed Damian's eyes were locked on Felix's injured arm the entire time. Round 3 started. Damian charged forward immediately. He pummeled Felix, leaving him with no room to fight back. Damian kept hammering away at Felix's torso. Even when Felix tried to counter, his punches were useless. Damian pinned Felix against the corner. The referee stepped in to separate them, but Damian attacked again in a flash. Felix was left defenseless, taking blow after blow. Damian didn't let up for a second. Suddenly, he landed a devastating punch to Felix's face. Felix crumpled to the mat.
Oh, what a shot by Anderson! Down goes Chavez!
He couldn't stand up again. Creed never saw this coming. When he finally snapped out of it, he rushed into the ring to check on Felix. Damian won. He became the new unified heavyweight champion of the 10 rings. Creed couldn't bring himself to accept the reality.
What's up, bro? Right?
His brother had just won the title, but Creed felt no joy at all.